Hey everyone, it's Bethany with Bethany's Homestead. I hope you're having a great week so far, and I wanted to jump on and share a new item that I purchased for our home here at Bethany's Homestead, as well as a small haul that I got from Four Sisters in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Again, if you're ever that way or coming through that area, definitely put that on your to-do list to check them out. I've done a couple hauls from them, and they have a lot of vendors with a lot of different options, a lot of different price ranges, so definitely check them out if you ever have the opportunity. Now, before we go into the big piece that I got, I do want to see if you'll go ahead and hit that like button as well as subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much to everyone who has liked and subscribed and watched my channel. I thank you so much. I've been enjoying seeing your comments as well as replying to you all. And so let's go ahead and jump right on into the video, because one, there's not much hiding the piece that I want to show you. So it is this piece here. I purchased this actually just a couple days ago, and it just got to the house because the day I purchased it, we was unable to go pick it up. They were actually about to close in like 20 minutes, so that wasn't gonna work. And then the weekend didn't work out, so we picked it up, we as in me and my husband, and got it home. He put the mirror back on for me, and I really like it. So right now the plan is that it will live here in the living room. So you know, we've done several hauls in my living room. The very first one in the crock was on the other side of the living room. That's like where our couches are as well as our TV. Over here, this is a longer living room, you know, not wide either way. Well, side to side it is, but depth wise not, and so you have to get a little creative. So over here is just a pedestal wood table. You're underneath the chandelier that actually was with the house. And then when we done the secretary desk, that is literally right here, a window, and then the deer tabletop that we decorated together. So this is where I think this is going to live, because I had here a entryway table from Hobby Lobby. So it was much lighter in color, but I love the dark wood furniture. I love dark wood, period. So I'm gonna try this out and we'll see. If I like it, great. If I don't, I can always resell it for the price I got it for. I did purchase this at a local thrift store, and I'll go ahead and be honest with you and tell you what I paid for it, so you can tell me if it was a good deal or not. Because I texted my husband when I got there and I was like, is this a good deal? What do you think? And he was like, I don't know, if you like it, get it, you know. So what happened was this thrift store actually has a Facebook page. I had saw they had posted something on a break I had at work, and then when I got off, I went straight to that thrift store. They did have it, and I paid $165 for it. Now the thrift store that I purchased it at doesn't charge tax, so it was $165 flat. What do you all think? And it won't hurt my feelings either way. I've already brought it home. And if I do resell it, I think I definitely can get my money back on it. We have, you know, the Facebook Marketplace. I think most areas have that. I'm not really sure, but I do sell things on there that I get tired of, just like the piece that was here, the Hobby Lobby entryway table. Actually, I posted that on Saturday, and within just like 2 hours after I posted it, the people was already here, paid for it, and gone with it. I've had several messages after that, and even after I've marked it sold, still more messages on it. So that wasn't a hard piece to sell at all. And this is what is sitting here now. So what do you think? One, I'd like to know, was that a good deal? Or do you think I could have been a little bit more patient and waited and found something else? I'm sure I could have, but I do really like this piece. First of all, that top piece, I'm gonna bring you up a little bit, is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. Then you've got the mirror. So with us having that chandelier here, and again, it is small, the depth, I guess you would say, in my living room, then I think that's a good idea to have a mirror here. We actually right above that entry table had a little mirror that was also purchased from Hobby Lobby, but gave like that vintage like style, and it hung. So I liked that concept of having a mirror there, where this is all one piece. I really like that. It is much taller than that entryway table was. So the entry table probably ended where the dresser top is, and then the mirror was just located right on top in the center of that entry table. So I'm going to bring you a little closer so you can see. Now, I didn't know how to do this without you seeing yourself. So you're going to see my camera stand. You're going to see my camera, but it is what it is. So, and when I bring you over here, you might even see some of the other things behind you. So that's fine. One of the secretary desks that we have, we decorated it together. So you'll see, and yes, it still has the Christmas stuff on it. Remember, this weekend is the 3-day weekend for Martin Luther King Day. So our work is closed on Monday, so that is my plan to do that. Now, real quick, I do want to share with you that something did come up for this coming weekend. So I'll be doing that as well, but it's something I'm so excited about, and I definitely was willing to put a pause in that decluttering and taking down my Christmas to go and do what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Now, I'm not going to tell you just yet because it's actually a surprise for you all. So all of you that's Bethany's Homestead family already, I've got a surprise for you, and I can't wait to go this weekend and check it out, as well as make this video for you all. I'm so excited. And yes, I said Bethany's Homestead family. Yes, today is my 5.5 week mark, so I know that's not very long on the YouTube world, but I have loved each comment that I've received from you all, and you've just made me feel so welcome to the YouTube world, and you've made me feel welcome. So yes, you are a part of Bethany's Homestead family now. So this is the piece I got, and like I said, I want to bring you over and show you a little bit. So this is the top piece here, and I think that's so pretty. The mirror, and wouldn't it be pretty even like at Christmas time to add some greenery around that mirror? I think that would be pretty. And then here is the top of the dresser. Now, let me know, do you think those knobs are original? I'm thinking they're not. The keyhole here on each of these drawers is what I'm thinking the hardware actually looked like one day. So let me know if you agree with that, or if you think these are the original knobs. I don't think they are, but I could be wrong. So 2 drawers, those 2 small drawers. No, I don't have the key. Like I said, this was from a thrift store here in my hometown. My husband actually already asked me, did you get the key? And they didn't have it. Actually, I didn't ask, to be honest with you, but if they did, it would have been with the piece of furniture. So that is the piece of furniture. So that's the big piece that I got this week, and we got put in its place. And let me tell you real quick, if you don't mind, what my plan is for this piece. So I have been collecting apothecary jars and glass cloches. You've even saw, some of you helped me by telling me what the little ones were that I was calling the domes and the cloches, and they were actually, that went on a light, but they're going to be perfect for cloches. But anyway, I've bought different sizes ones. I bought real ones. Actually, just purchased one from Antiques on 231 in Lebanon, Tennessee, and I'm really excited about it. But that's kind of my plan for this piece here in the living room, to make the tabletop full of cloches and apothecary jars. Now, I don't have all the items, treasures that I'm wanting to put in those yet, but I am working on building the collections that I already have, or starting brand new collections of little things to put in and fill those apothecary as well as glass cloche jars. So a couple ideas I have in mind real quick are buttons. I thought that would be good and be a good filler for one. Even like, what was it that I'm trying to think of the name, but if I don't think of it, I know y'all will help me in the comments. Lace, that's what I was thinking. I thought pretty lace might be a good filler to add to one of the apothecary jars. Also, I'm on the hunt for mini picture frames, and I don't need the backing on them. If they have the backing, fine, but if they don't, that's fine. And if they're the color that I'm looking for, that's even better, which is just like a vintage, which when I think of that sometimes frames, I think of like the brass look, or real brass, that would be great too. And that's what I was thinking might be a nice filler for one of the jars. Now, eventually I would love to get some other things to put under the cloches, like the clocks. I do have one of the cloches that I'll be sharing with you all soon, and it is tall. So what I would love to do is get mini books to put in it, especially if I could find some mini Bibles to put in it and do like a large stack. I think that would be beautiful and look really nice on the dresser behind me. So that's my vision right now, and we'll do that video together too. Also, some doilies you might see on the dresser, as well as a bunch of other little miniature things that I can put in those cloches and domes. Another thing that will be neat for doing, I think, the glass pieces behind me with different items in them is I will be able to change it throughout the year. I can even change certain ones for the seasons. Now there's going to be some, especially once I do build the collection of certain items, that I won't really want to change out. I want to keep it there year round. So, you know, we'll just kind of have to play with it. That's how I decorate, is I just have to pull it out, whatever I know that I'm wanting to use, and play with it. And I like it or I don't. And if we don't, we can always do something different. So let me know, what do you think? Was that a good deal or bad deal on that dresser? And then also, I want to show you a little haul real quick. Like I said, it's from Four Sisters. And one of the things on here in this bag is going to be a cloche. So here is the cloche, and I think it's really pretty. This one was a little more than I wanted to spend for this size. I think this is a 9 or 10 inch one, it said, but you know, sometimes you get the good thrift deals, sometimes you don't, right? So that's one. And then one other thing in here that I want to show you are some butter pats that I was able to get. I think I taped these up, so I'm going to unwrap them so you'll hear that for a little bit. I won't show you each of them because they're the same, except for one, but it's not a butter pat, it's a bigger little bowl. These are the butter pats that I got, and I think these as well, because I'm not really, now I love pink and like my handbags or something like that, but home decor, I don't do pink. But I thought this might be cute, especially with Valentine's coming up and spring, to do one of those glass apothecary jars and fill them with different butter pats that I have. And I think these would be fine to add to that with that pink floral rose. What do y'all think? So that's what those have. And I believe I got 5 of those. And those came from Four Sisters in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And then the last one that I got from Four Sisters was this. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this or how I'm gonna use it, but those colors just got me. More so like the burnt copper color and the greens and stuff like that. I thought that was really pretty. That's the little picture that's right there in the middle. And then the back has this stamp here. So like I said, that was a little haul, but that's what I picked up on Saturday at Four Sisters in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Talking about antique stores reminds me, I met one of you all at Antiques on 231 in Lebanon, Tennessee this past weekend. So shout out to Mr. Chuck and his wife and those sweet little dash hounds. I was so excited that you said something, and to meet those little fur babies. They were precious. So, and also Mr. Chuck told me that he is actually going to be at the Great Junk Hunt May 1st and 2nd. I have never been. Have you been? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Is it something I should plan on going to? Because to go to that, like I said, I looked and it says it's May 1st and May 2nd this year. That's a Friday and a Saturday. So I will have to take off from work for that Friday if I go. But so is it worth it? Is it worth making that trip there and going? I'm curious to know, because like I said, I've never been, but I have watched videos and hauls from people who went to the Great Junk Hunt in Nashville, Tennessee. So let me know what you all think. I can get there, you know, probably within like an hour's time. So it's not like I have to get a room and do all that kind of stuff. I can make the day trip out of it. So let me know if you've been to the Great Junk Hunt. I would love to know. And what's your opinion? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think, based on the hauls I've done, I would like it? But let me know. And if you go to the Great Junk Hunt this year, look for Chuck and his wife and the two adorable red dash hounds. He said he was going to have a booth set up there, so I can't wait to look at all his goodies and see what he has, as well as all the other vendors. But that is all I have for you today. Again, let me know what you think on this antique dresser. Was it a good deal, or should I have waited? I am curious to know, and I can't wait to decorate it with you to see if my vision is going to play out on this dresser. And where I have done several hauls lately, do I have enough pieces for it? Because once I do my hauls, I go ahead and wrap it back up and put it in the closet, because again, my Christmas decor is still out and I don't want to be combining it all. That will make a mess in my mind, so I don't want to do that. The plan is to take my Christmas down. Of course, I did let you know that there's a little surprise that's going to be happening this weekend for you all. So that will be the plans, to do that and get that video out for you. And then also to get that Christmas out, or packed and out to storage. So anyway, I hope you all have a great rest of your week. And God bless you all. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.